The excise tax dollars have been invaluable to our industry, to the participation, and really the overall quality of life in America. It's a fantastic story, and it's self-perpetuating, because the better the fishing is, the better the participation.
There's nothing more important to the entire industry than having healthy fish populations, and the sport fish restoration monies help ensure that we have access to those fisheries and great habitat with healthy fisheries for people to go and enjoy.
The next time you go into your favorite sporting goods store to buy a piece of tackle, or the next time you're online looking for that perfect bait, you should know that manufacturers have already paid an excise tax on the manufacture of that fishing tackle item. Those excise taxes are deposited annually into the Sport Fish Restoration and Boating Trust Fund, and those funds are provided back to state fish and game agencies, and those are the dollars that fish and game agencies use to conserve, manage, and monitor our sport fisheries.
We've literally put tens of millions of dollars toward federal excise tax to support hatcheries, to support access, and that makes us proud. We're paying our way, and we're helping provide all that for our customers.
My dad started taking me fishing when I was 7 years old. We bass fished with big plastic worms, and we just caught a lot of fish back then. It's even gotten better now. With these programs and these funds and the taxes that go into the programs around here, everybody is able to go out and fish and enjoy the outdoors.
The coolest part of it is the cooperation between these brands and manufacturers and these agencies. We're all working hand in hand to provide the best potential scenario for people to be successful.
No matter if you're an angler or part of the industry or part of the general public, that in some way, somehow, you have benefited from this program.
The cycle of taking the excise tax dollars and reinvesting that back into the fisheries is just that. It's a great cycle, because without it, we would not be able to preserve or maintain, much less gain and grow, each of the fisheries across the nation. Pitman Creek Wholesale has been in business since 1978. We've been the premier distributor of all fishing tackle to retail.
Today's tour, it just shows the breadth and depth of the fishing industry and how many different brands and SKUs there are out there that really make this industry thrive.
What I'd love to tell the manufacturers is thank you, because without these excise dollars that they're paying in, we don't have the sport fish restoration funds, which would not allow us to be able to do what we do in terms of managing the fisheries in Kentucky.
About 65% of our funding for fish management comes from sport fish restoration funds. The 760-acre Cedar Creek Lake would not exist without sport fish restoration dollars.
I think of it like a chain. And so without the partnerships, without the people, places, and things, we can't have boat ramps, we can't have access points, we can't have the resources. And so the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife, and the user groups make all this happen, and it's a beautiful chain.
It's important for all of us to work collaboratively, because to meet today's challenges in managing fisheries, it takes strong partnerships in order to achieve the conservation that's needed today and for future generations.